So, fellow Nigerians, we have this message from us in African Socialism to the federal government of Nigeria. The proposed protest that is about to take place in Nigeria on the 1st of August, the security operative and intelligence and the APC government is actually searching and looking for ways to fetch out the sponsors of this protest. We in African Socialism, we have deemed it right to be patriotic citizens to release the names of those who are sponsoring this protest that is about to take place in Nigeria. Please, I'll take this opportunity to list out the names so that the federal government can actually search for them, arrest them, and bring them to justice to face the full weight of the law. The names are as follows: hunger, inflation, high pump of fuel price, minimum wage not able to stand the economy, no electricity, bad roads across the country, INEC rigging election even after the people have made their choice, high cost of governance in the country, cost of living, more especially for the common Nigerians, compensation of appointment using political position or seats or offices to compensate those who sponsor politicians during election, excessive borrowing for looting. The government borrow money and they sit down and share it among themselves. Crude oil theft that has become norm in Nigeria. No functional refineries, even as we are one of the top oil producing countries on earth. High electricity tariff in a country where there is no stable power. The 1999 constitution that has failed to develop Nigeria economically and politically. Resource control that the people are clamoring for, that the federal government has given deaf ear. Consumption instead of production, whereby we only consume foreign goods we don't produce. We fail to patronize local content in our country. Food scarcity in a country that have vast arable land for agriculture, well good teaming you to farm. But the government has failed to provide food for the people. Injustice, not just in Nigeria, but even in injustice system. For there is saying that the court is the hope of the common man, but for Nigeria, the court is the first hope of the political elite and the rich class. It's a doom for the poor people. Failed civil service system. No functional educational system, for we all know that we only produce graduates who can read and write English, but no job for them. The educational system in the country has completely failed. That's why the politicians and those who have looted state funds, they don't patronize this educational system. Go and check primary schools and secondary schools and federal government-owned schools in the country and check the curriculum we are using. Chapa syndrome that has become the only hope for the teeming youth of Nigeria. Corruption that has come to stay, more especially under the APC-led government. All forms of nepotism that has become the order of the day. Balkanization of Nigeria through religious, political, ethnic, and tribal lines. The country is heavily divided. Bad economic policies under the APC government from 2015 to date, and Nigerians have plunged into poverty. Removal of fuel subsidy without putting modalities in place to caution the effect, and giving out license for independent petroleum marketers to continue to import fuel at a high price. Continued devaluation of the Nigerian naira, where the currency has completely lost value, not just in the local market, but in the international market. Poverty that has ravaged every corner of Nigeria, and all forms of insecurity that Nigerians are scared to live or to sleep with their eyes closed in their own country, even when we have good military and paramilitary agencies. Police standing on the road openly and extorting the poor masses, and the government is taking it for granted. These are the few sponsors us in African Socialism can list for the federal government to search for them, brought them to justice so that the protests will not take place. I think we have done our part to release the names of those who want to sponsor protests in Nigeria. The names I just called are the sponsors of protests and insecurity and all forms of social vices in the Nigerian state.